Okay, welcome friends. In this video, we will learn about different type of lights, and the renderer which I am going to use over here is V-Ray renderer. Okay, so first of all, you need to be in V-Ray settings, right? So make sure you are using V-Ray renderer if you are watching this video, right? So here we are going to start with lights. Okay, so first of all, before putting any kind of light in your modeling into this 3ds modeling, you need to prepare some scene, some kind of scene. Okay, that's only then only you will be able to uh, see the effect of lights. Okay, so side by side I will be making a scene, let's say a rough scene. Okay, it's not that much, uh, you can say it's not particular to something. I'm just making a simple scene. Okay, if you are having your own, you have already prepared the scene, then you can use the same light settings in your web scene. So this is what I'm making. I'm making a floor, some kind of floor I have created, or you can just make walls, right? So for walls, let's go to extended primitives, C section. I prefer to make walls using this uh, primitive over here. Okay, once you have randomly created this thing, give some values to this one. Let's say 20 feet by 20 feet by 20 feet, mm, 9-inch wall, 9-inch wall, 9-inch wall, and the height, let's say 10 feet, right, or 11 feet. It's up to you, whatever the height of walls you want to give, right? Now let's give floor. Now we need floor and roof. Okay, because we have to see some kind of we need a closed environment to see the effect of the lights. Going to box. If you want to create a perfect size box, may turn this on. Snap setting, this should also be on with angle at least 90, so as to remove any kind of error in your scene. Okay, same size roof has been created with 5-inch height. Let's say the same thing we will be giving to flooring. Mm, okay, so this is what we have created. A room, let's give some outside ground bars, right? So over here, one thing is the floor level, and this is same. Let's move this floor little bit lower, right? So this is what I have done, nothing else. So you can create your or make your own room. If you want to create window door opening, you can go with uh, those settings also, right? So over here, this is the opening. Now we have to uh, give window opening over here, or let's say turning the snap on, not in this way. Okay, we have given ceiling height as 11 feet. Width of the wall, let's say we are giving some width to the wall, 9-inch, and the length, let's say, mm, 7 feet. Okay, now fixing, I will make a copy of this also. I will tell you why. So this thing I'm going to put over here, right? A wall. and this I'm going to place over here. Let's give this a thickness of 0.3 mm because I'm going to use this piece as a window glass. Okay, I'm not going exactly as per the dimensions, but to explain you why I'm making this thing, right? So scene has been created. Okay, now we are going to give some texture to these things we have created, because the light effect will only be uh, into effect when you have created some materials, or you have added some materials to the things you have created to the floor. Let's mm, one I will take this one. Then I need glass from here. This is available in VRAY 6 material library browser. So pre-made materials are there. So you can use and modify later if you need something to get change. Right? So one paint I will create white paint or a little bit yellowish shade. Mm, giving reflection full and glossiness 0.4. 0.4. Yeah. To the ground, I will apply this. To the walls, I will apply white paint. To the roof, white paint. And to the flooring, I will provide some flooring material. Let's say uh, mm, 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 wooden flooring. Okay, so I will try with wooden flooring. To the floor, I have given wooden flooring. If the wooden flooring is not visible, you can use this option, isolate section. So only that section will be visible to you. Yeah, it is perfectly mapped, right? So untick this isolation. If you want to resize this one, go to the UV modifier, okay, and you can change as per your requirement, right? So we have done with the creation of the scene. One thing left, only this glass. Okay, I need to increase the reflectivity of glass. So this is 3.8. Okay, so I have created another video of glasses, also different type of glasses. You can go and watch that video into the list, right? Now, scene has been created. Now we are going to apply light. Okay, so we are having different type of lights. You can see the cursor. Go to this point, change to V-Ray. This V-Ray will be only visible if you have installed V-Ray renderer. Until unless this will not be visible to your this software. We want to see the scene also, so we need to go into the camera. We need camera to be installed into this one. So I want the camera, V-Ray physical camera, to be visible something like this view. Okay, now the height I want to give to this 4 feet, and this also need to be lifted little bit. Now let's see what is visible in the camera. So this is what is visible in the camera. Select the camera. See, uh, we are going to discuss about lights, but before that you need to understand what basic things or basic settings you need to do before actually going into the view where you have to use different type of lights, right? So this is the scene. Now into the renderer, let's see the basic settings. Okay, resolution is okay. into V-Ray settings, make it bucket. 0.7 is enough. Ambient inclusion on. Settings, top to bottom. And into this one, add denoiser. That's all till now. That's all. Then I will tell you one more element, render element, which will play a very vital role in your scene into the post production, that is V-Ray light mix. Okay, so I will add this one also to save the time. I will add both one. So let's see uh, if we are starting the interactive rendering, what is visible in the scene. Right, the render speed will be dependent on what machine you are using, desktop, laptop, your processor, RAM, graphic card, right? So everything. So nothing is visible, everything is black because we haven't applied any light. So see, coming into the lights, V-Ray lights, click on V-Ray light, and you are having, once you will click onto the V-Ray light, you will be having these options: plane, dome, sphere, mesh, disk, right? So the very first thing, dome. I will provide a dome light over here. So you will get to know the meaning. I have already created a separate video onto the dome light. So you can go into the HDRI. Its name is HDRI settings. So it is very important video. You must see that video. Lights, dome. So I will just single click over here. You will see this kind of symbol will be there. This is showing the dome light. Go to the properties of this light, right? First of all, we are into the camera. Now this light is selected, we are into the camera view, the light is selected. Now let's start interactive rendering. So it is little bit, the light is coming from outside, you can see, but it is not that much. So I will increase this multiplier, you can see multiplier is there. So I will increase to, let's say, 10. You can see the scene is visible now, right? I hope the scene is visible to all of you, right? Now it is not yet enough 20. So it's up to you, everyone. It's up to you what multiplier you need at the scene in the real scenario. It's entirely up to you. 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever is required. You can set any value to this one. As I am increasing this value, more and more light is coming from the outside. You can see, right? So this is what is the role of this HD, this dome light. Okay, so dome light is coming from outside, and you can see the effect, right? So first thing is this one, dome light. So settings are simple. I will tell you these settings with another kind of light, right? If I'm going to use some other light, let's say now we are going to use uh, rectangular light. Go to the top view, just see this thing. I want to show ceiling light, okay, the pocket light in the ceiling. So I will create a down ceiling. Okay, I'm not going with any kind of dimensions or specific values. I'm just telling you the concept with which you can create the things easily. Only thing is to understand the concept, like what concept is there in putting these lights. I want to create ceiling light. This is okay. On the top view, on the other side, a little bit less. Okay, the pockets from the sides, which is enough. Now going to the camera view, not in the camera view. First of all, we have to put another kind of light, V-Ray light, and into this one, select plane light, right? A rectangle. Once you will select this one, now you have to drag that part where you want to put the light. So this is what is a plane or rectangular or square light. Okay. With this light, arrow is visible. You can see this arrow downward. This means in this direction the light will come from this plane light. Okay, that this is showing the direction of the light. Let's say I have applied the light over here at this height, right? You can see from the top view, this is the top view, and from the side view, any of the side view, you can see the light something like this is the yellow color. If you select this light and you will go downwards, you can see direction 0 0 and preview is written. Select the preview. When you select the light, this means never show preview, always show preview, and when it is selected, always go for when it is selected, else your scene will become quite complex when you are using so many lights. Now once it is selected, now change the value. You can see how the light will fall from that one, right? So I am using this one, and you can uh, change the target till what distance the effect of light will be there, right? Now here I will discuss about these units also. First of all, let's see in the camera view what is visible. Okay, the color of the ceiling is not changed. If you see something like black in your screen, in any of the view, blackish, no texture color is visible, go to views, active viewport settings, default lights 2. You will be able to see, you will be able to remove this blackish in the scene. So select the roof, give it white color, same as the wall. Nothing else I have done into this one. Going into the renderer, interactive renderer. Okay, now the little bit light effect is coming from the ceiling. You will be able to see that line, but I want to change the color. From here, select by name, you can select that particular light. It will be easy if you have given some different name to the site. From here, you can change the right. Let's say pocket light or ceiling light. Now again you are going to the list, you will be able to see this pocket light. So it is quite easy to find the light if you have renamed the light. Now I want to change the color. Either you can change the color directly, but I would prefer click on temperature and change the temperature. As you will reduce this one, the color will get changed. I want to give it to 55. Okay, by changing the value, you will be able to change it. Now you can see the effect of light is coming, right? You can increase the multiplier. If you increase this multiplier, this one, it will become more bright, right? So the pocket light effect is coming from the walls, right? If I am, let's do one setting. Reflectivity is very high. If I give 0 to the glossiness, reflection is 0. Okay, now let's see. Okay, you can see the effect of light coming from the pockets. So one way is this of using the lights. Another way is if you want, if the dome light is not enough for you, like it is not coming that much from the window, so you can use the scare light on the window opening also. Use the scare light. I will show you how you will be using this one. From left view, things are not visible. The left view, we'll be able to see this thing. Okay, give the size, change the size of this uh, light and set it same as the size of your opening, right? So going to the camera view, Now you will be able to see. Okay, now this is what is visible right now. Okay, the kind of glare is coming from here, but for this one you need to click onto one option, that is invisible. Make that light invisible. Okay, now if I will turn off the ceiling light, I will go to the light lister, untick the ceiling light. It is not, uh, just a minute. Now on the ceiling light, turn it off. Now this light, see the same setting is there for this light also, right? So make it 60 for white, multiply 30. You can see more light is coming from outside the window, right? So if I am increasing this to 60, see. So if you want to make a bright scene, you can increase this light, but make sure you have to click on to the invisible, right? So more light is coming from the window, right? Now you can see the difference, right? Now if I will uh, close this one, mm, or if I will turn on this ceiling light, you will see the effect of both lights. Right now it's up to you how you are going to set that light. So more the white color in your scene will be, more reflectivity will be over there. Let's say putting some texture to the wall, stone. Mm, mm, mm. Let's give some stone texture in the walls. See, the texture plays important role in your light setting because it will decide how much reflectivity will be there to the scene. Okay, this is just a random stones provided. Okay, you can work with your own imagination, your own creativity. Now see, you can see the effect. Now just see, now we need to increase the ceiling light because the reflectivity has been drastically reduced by the texture on the walls. So into this pocket light, make it 100. Now see, there will be a little bit different effect onto the room setting, right? So this is how in a different way you can use the square light. Same is the role of disc light, nothing else. So let's say you have placed some kind of furniture. Going to the Cosmos browser, 3D models, furniture, mm, 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 mm. Bedroom storage, sofa and armchairs. Okay, let's say this one. Okay, you need to download this one first, then you need to import the particular object to your scene, right? Now it is downloaded. Now click on import. Once this thing is disappeared, that means it is imported to your scene, right? Let's place this object. Why I'm putting this object in the room? Because I want to show you the effect of light. Now the chair has been placed in the scene. Refresh. Okay, you can see. Okay, Now disk light, let's say we are using disk light. On the top view, go to the lights, V-ray light, uh, disk light. It is same as square light, but it is giving you the dia as an input value. Click on this, right? Like you are using some ceiling lights or chandelier light, so you can use this one. Make sure same settings are there. See, I have clicked onto the properties of the light, same setting as the scarce light is there, but we need to change this temperature to 38. Direction selected. Now we are going to use the focus. Make sure it is invisible. Okay, what is the rule of invisible? Just see. Now I will show you. Going to the scene, clicking onto this one. Right? Now you can see the light is visible on the ceiling. If you will click on invisible, it won't be visible to you. Only light effect will be there. So if I am going to reduce the size of this one, radius, right? Decreasing the radius and increasing the multiplier. Okay, so you can see I have reduced the radius. Now let's see the scene. Okay, so the light is falling onto this object placed. Again, I will click on this light. I will open the interactive renderer and increase this multiplier to 120 or 200, right? So you can see the effect of light is coming in the center and the shadows are falling on the floor, right? So you can see the role of this one, the disk light. In any way you can use the disk light, right? Okay. Now if I am little bit modifying the scene, again opening the interactive renderer, let's increase the light coming from outside. Make it 50, increasing the multiplier. Now more light is coming from outside. Okay, using that scare light. So we have done with the dome light. If you are giving the another way of putting the dome light is also there. I will tell you that one also in this video. This is that simple dome light I have added. If you want to change this, I will give this name D1, right? Going to the Cosmos. Into this, it is giving you the option of HDRI, evening. In the evening, I want to put this one, importing this one. Okay, the thing is imported into the scene. Now see, I will turn off the another dome, the previous dome, right? Uh, Now I will turn off this one, and the second evening dome is visible. So it is having the environment pre-saved into this, and now you can see. But now the thing is there, the dome light is dim, but your outside rectangular light is bright. This is why this fake effect is coming. So what you need to do, just turn it off. Now you see the original dome light effect is coming from the outside. Now you need to increase the brightness of the multiplier. Now it is 1. Let's give 4. Now you see you are having the cloud effect coming from outside. So it's up to you in what way you want to give the right. You can see more light, bluish light is coming from outside. It's entirely up to you how you are going to use the light in the scene, right? and one light is there, V-ray light, that is sphere light. Okay, sphere light is nothing but you can say I am placing a sphere inside the room. Okay, this is the sphere. It will work as a bulb. If you have created a bulb, inside the bulb you can use this light. Now see, this is how this is visible. Okay, so how much light it will emit depend upon how much multiplier you will be giving to the scene. Increasing the radius, the more light it will emit in the scene. If you want to make it invisible, you can create invisibility to that one, or if you want to give some different color is there. So if you want to create some lamps or anything else, you can use this one, right? So it's entirely up to you in what way you are going to use this sphere light mesh. Now you can create a mesh. You can give this property to any object. Now you see what happened. I will explain you. Any object you want to illuminate, like you want the object to be, you have created some kind of shape, but to that shape you want to give it as a, it should work as a light. So this is the object. You can see this is the object, chair and table. What I have done, select that shape you have created. Here is the option, the same option, V-ray mesh light. Once you will click, that light property will be assigned to this table and chair. Now see how this table and chair is visible. Like it is entirely a kind of light. So this is the role of V-ray mesh light. If you want to give light to any shape or any object you have created, right? So this is few of the settings. And if you are applying sun in your scene into the V-ray lights or V-ray sun, the video for the V-ray sun I have already created. The previous video you can go and you can check. But in the same scene, if the sun is applied, it will ask V-ray sun environment. Yes, we do need that thing. Now let's say V-ray sun is selected. Go to this. Now you can see the sunlight is coming from outside. Size multiply 4. All the settings are here, explained in one of the videos. Now you can use this thing, and if I will close the other lights, pocket light, V-ray 3 light, then see the effect. Only sunlight is there in the scene, other are turned off. So you can see the sun effect is there. I can decrease this volume, right? You can turn on the clouds. You can see the clouds are outside. Okay, the cloud is in front of sun, that is why it is not visible. So 0.4 was right. So this is how, if you will change the sun position, you can see the effect of things coming onto the scene, right? If you want to create a sunset settings, let's say this is the sunset. Now see how the light is coming in the scene, right? You can see this there. So everyone, these are the some of the settings, the basic settings you can work with in your scene. But if you are still having some doubt, you can just put your doubt into the comment section. Then I will create a video for the resolution or the resolving those doubts. So this is not the final render, it is under process. So if you still want me to make some other video onto any of the thing in the 3ds Max, do let me know with your comments. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe my channel, please. Thank you so much.